Well, I don't even think words can describe how grateful I really am that not only me and my family, but communities, this entire community is getting the help that they needed, that they've been reaching out for so long.
It's a story you saw first on 2 nearly 2 weeks ago. A crude oil spill in Dayton, damaging families' properties, tainting their well water supply, and killing livestock. Now, the operator that owns the mineral rights in the area is starting the cleanup process. Thank you for joining us. I'm Devin Clark. The small, predominantly Hispanic community held a meeting yesterday to discuss the next steps in the process. Our Rochelle Turner was among those who attended. And Rochelle, how was it?
Devin, it was very informative. Feel Houston, which is a nonprofit organization that responds to community needs, was there. A few attorneys also listened to families' concerns and stories about what they have experienced the past few months.
This is something that I've never seen personally, something that is very troublesome because you have people living inside of this mess.
This is the mess Cesar Espinosa is talking about. Crude oil soaking up yards and leaking out of rusted pipes sitting on this rancher's farmland off County Road 4801 in Dayton. Crawfish are struggling to stay alive. The farmer even showed me the water his cows and horses drink.
Brian
Lopez is an activist and says the situation is getting a lot worse as families learn new information.
It looks like these lands where people live shouldn't have been sanctioned for living.
Lopez, along with Theo Houston and the executive director of operations for Amcorco Corporation, spoke to families at a community meeting.
Well, Amcorco produces a product called Amcor Sorb. And what it does is when it's put on a hydrocarbon, it changes the composition of oil gasoline to CO2 and H2O, which is water. It also eliminates potential fumes for explosion or combustion.
The company gate is closed and they don't open the gate for the fire department.
Last week, residents had a gas leak and says it took crews over 30 minutes to respond.
It started off with the company closing down our only eastman to get into our houses, and then it kind of just started snowballing into a bigger effect where it started becoming an issue of health.
In a statement from the Environmental Protection Agency, a spokesperson said the Texas Railroad Commission has been on site daily to oversee the oil spill response. An EPA on-scene coordinator is mobilizing to the site to coordinate with the Railroad Commission and assess the situation. Residents are considering suing J Management Company and fear that the oil spill will only get worse.
We want to make sure that we organize this community, that they find their voice, and that somebody, whether it's local, state, federal, pays attention to what's going on here and further keeps it from ever happening again.
Now, community activists and organizations are going to try to reach out to the operator J Management Company and try to have a meeting. I have been staying in contact with the EPA, the TCEQ, and the Texas Railroad Commission, and will keep you posted if I learn any new information. I'm Rochelle Turner, KPRC 2 News.